إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. أما بعد.
ومن آياته الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر. ومن آياته الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر. From the signs, now he goes to elaborate more. From the signs are the night and the day, the sun and the moon. And I don't want to speculate on which one of the three the author possibly intended. It doesn't really matter. من هنا للتبعيض, meaning among the آيات. ومن مخلوقاته السماوات السبع والأراضون السبع. From من هنا للتبعيض, some. He created the seven heavens and the seven earth. ومن فيهن, the seven heavens, seven earth. ومن فيهن, and those within them. Within them, what? The creation is like the mountains, the oceans, in the earth. And in the heavens, what? Like for example, the angels, the Bayt al-Ma'mur, and everything else. وما بينهما. Then he added وما بينهما. What's in them, وما بينهما, and what's between them, to encompass everything. Everything that's between what? Between the heavens and the earth. What we see, what we know, and that which only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. Note these two statements. Look carefully at the choice of examples he gave us and how he distinguished between the two. He made a distinction between the two. And follow with me so you'll get it. He distinguished, for example, between the sun and the moon, the day and the night on one side, and he said they are a sign and an ayah. Then he said, وَمِن مَخْلُوقَاتِهِ, first one was a sign, and he gave some examples. Then he said, وَمِن مَخْلُوقَاتِهِ, and he gave examples, which is the heaven and the earth. You see that in front of you in the book. That's a delicate reason for him to do that distinction. He could have combined between all of them, but he separated using ayah for one category and creation for another. And there's a delicate reason for that. What was the purpose for separating? First, analyze with me. Analyze with me the examples. He said, from his signs, from his ayat, examples of ayat, he said, is the night and the day, the sun and the moon. Night, day, sun and moon. What do you see when you see these examples? They move, they change. The night into day, the day into night. The moon and the sun, they change. They change. Then he said about the heaven and the earth, and from that which he has created are the seven heavens and the seven earths below us. Seven heavens above us and the seven earth below us. Do those change? The earth has been there since you were born and prior to that. And it'll be there when you die and after that. You see it every day. Sky. You see it every day. It doesn't go and come like the moon and the sun, like the night and day. It doesn't go. They're static. Unlike the first group. They're fixed. They're unchanged. They don't go and come. Seeing the sky in the earth, the heavens, seeing the heavens in the earth every day, day after day, mentally, people get immune, or what you would call numb from seeing how it is, from seeing how it's a miracle. It's a sign from Allah. Most people get used to them, seeing them every day, that they no longer see them as an ayah, and they need to be reminded. They become something casual because you see it every day, constantly. We have to remind ourselves, we have to remind others to know and understand that this earth that we step on every single day in the heavens above us, that's a miracle, that's a sign, that's an ayah from Allah. But a lot of people become numb to that fact because it's there, it doesn't change. However, those that go and come and change, like the sun and the moon, the night and the day, for the general layman, they see that more as a miracle. And whoever's learning this question, Man Rabbuk, it's usually beginners. If we teach it to people, man rabbuk, it's beginners. And they are the laymen usually who overlook the miracles that are constant, that are static, that don't change. Look closely at the story of Ibrahim, and this will probably get you to understand it. He could have chose a lot of miracles. There's plenty of miracles to choose. When Ibrahim was debating his people, what did he use as proof? Did he use things that change or things that are not static? Look at the verses. وَكَذَلِكَ نُرِي إِبْرَاهِيمَ مَلَكُوتَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلِيَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُوقِنِينَ فَلَمَّا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلُ رَأَى كَوْكَبًا قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي فَلَمَّا أَفَلَ قَالَ لَا أُحِبُّ الْآفِلِينَ. He's seen the stars. كوكب. He said, look at that miracle. What did he use after that? The sun, the moon. He used signs that move, ayat that move, because people can relate to that. It goes and comes, someone's bringing that, moving it. But he didn't say, look at the heaven, look at the earth, which he could have used, and they are ayat. But he's talking to laymen who don't understand it because they see it constantly. It's actually a very wise, calculated move by the author when he separated the examples the way he did. All are miracles, and all are great miracles, but some change and some remain static. So he distinguished between the categories there.